Hello everyone and welcome back to Cush's Suffering, my suffering for your amusement. Today's episode was requested by my friend the Unholy Slayer. I will put a link to his page in the description below. Today we are going to be looking back at the bit of the history of superhero movies. Now I'm sure you know nowadays superhero movies are extremely popular. Superheroes have always been popular, but their movies haven't been so big until recently. Sure, there was those old school Superman movies and the Tim Burton Batman films, but those were kind of the only superhero movies we had at the time. Even with those movies, well, the sequels were okay. Most of you probably know that superhero movies with female leads also do very well. They make a lot of money, and they can and can't be popular. But usually they make quite a lot of money. They may not get well received all the time, but they make money. However, that's not how things always were with female superhero movies. Even after the time of, well, someone's certain cousin, there were movies that were just total flops. And one of them being Catwoman. I want to say I love Catwoman. Of the Gotham City Sirens, she's probably my favorite of them. I love her personality, her origin, her powers. Well, if she has powers at least, she kind of doesn't. And I did a bit of research on her. Hey, research is important, don't judge me. So making a movie about just her alone could have potential and could have done well. If done right, that is. And this movie, well, isn't exactly done right. The movie actually has a pretty cool opening showing the history of the Catwoman, how the powers of her has been passed down from many different people. But that goes away instantly as we open up to this crappy movie. We're introduced to our protagonist, Patient Phillips, who is clumsy and works for a face cream company. We also meet her friend who's so one-dimensional and forgettable I don't even remember what her name is.
Turn the music down just
Yeah, like they're gonna hear your quiet tone over all that crazy loud music.
Kitty, how'd you get up there? Come down here. What, are you stuck? You're gonna make me come out there.
You know, if you see an animal in a dangerous spot like that, you don't go for it. You go and get the professionals, because it's dangerous for a human to be in that spot too. We then meet the love interest of the movie.
Hello, Miss Phillips.
I guess these people didn't look into the comics that much because it's actually Selena Kyle. After she learns the people she works for are the bad guys, Phillips is killed, found by cats, who bring her back to life with their breath. And now she has cat-like superpowers.
Okay, Kitty, it's time for you to go.
Ever play in the cat?
You feel your powers?
Yes,
I got your cat off a ledge, and ever
at
since...
midnight. You've never brought a stranger home before. Please, come in.
No, I can't come in. I've got to go to... I'm late.
If you don't have the time to go in, the proper thing to do is to put the cat down and say, "I'm sorry, but I need to go and now have a great day." You don't just walk into a stranger's house like that. These people clearly haven't looked into the comics because Selena acted nothing like that. The cat powers also change up her personality, making her get into a fight with her boss and then getting her fired. I don't really know how allergic reactions work or turn out because I'm not allergic to anything, but my guess is that that lady was allergic to cats, so that's why she just fainted, and Catwoman is somehow giving off a cat sense, even though she's still a human that acts like a cat. Hey, this may just be me because I'm a huge comic book fan, but Selena did nothing like this. Yes, she did act like a cat every now and then, but she didn't mean it like that. It was just like, you know, like sometimes a way to flirt with people or like be for a cat. She didn't go all out like this. I really hate how they're portraying Catwoman here. They don't even give her proper name. It's ridiculous. Not too long later, Phillip's alter ego gets the better of her as she gets ready to go have some fun with herself. Well, at least I got a couple things right. Wait, just a minute. So this is a jewelry store in a big city. In the middle of the night, however, the lights are on, these robbers are breaking the glass, the alarm isn't going off, and the guard doesn't see anything. Is there a guard here? There should be, at least. I understand they'll need to use CGI for when she's running across the walls, but if she's just jumping, they can hire a stuntwoman to do that. They don't need to do CGI for all those scenes. After last night, Patient goes back to the old lady to find out what's been happening to her, and she learns about the Catwoman.
Wow, you wrote this? I was a professor for 20 years, until I was denied tenure. Male academia.
Alright, first off, before anyone has a heart attack in the comments, let me say, I know there are times when women don't get treated as well in work areas as men do. I know that. But if you blame an area for getting denied at work just because it was mostly men, you got a problem, lady. You got a problem. After learning she's the next Catwoman, Patient goes off her revenge for the people who killed her in, well, That has to be the most disturbing cat design I've seen on a human in a movie. Second most disturbing. For a movie that supports female empowerment, they sure do sexualize Catwoman. That and Catwoman isn't really a good choice to make a movie about female empowerment with. After noticing some similarities between Catwoman and Phillips, the cop tries to get closer to her to see if they're the same person.
Well, detective work is kind of like dating. It's all about the pursuit, but when you catch them...
She's had her powers for quite a while now. She knows the strengths and weaknesses, and she knows that she'll act cat-like at times. So going on a date with this guy to a sushi restaurant is definitely not a good idea. After matching some DNA tests, the cop finds out that Catwoman and Phillips are the same person and gets really upset when he learns. Catwoman is later framed by George's wife, who we learn is the real main villain of the movie, and then gets captured by the police. I will admit this scene is well executed, but the characters were so one-dimensional and uninteresting. I don't really get much emotion out of this scene. After breaking out of jail, Catwoman goes to stop the evil lady in her company from selling the poisonous face cream. Phillips then goes to fight the evil lady whose face cream has given her superpowers but is still beaten by Catwoman and falls to her death. The movie ends with Phillips tricking the cops that she isn't Catwoman and her continuing her job as a masked vigilante. In conclusion, this movie is terrible. The CGI is crap, the characters are one-dimensional, and for a movie that supports female empowerment, it sure does focus a lot on its sex appeal. Well, not to mention, Catwoman, she was nothing like her comic counterpart. She did have some things like the whip and kinda leather suit, and she had some of the attitude, but they changed her up too much and it didn't make me feel like her. They didn't even give her the proper name. However, as bad as this movie is, and even though this fake Catwoman doesn't resemble the real Catwoman, you have to give props to the actress for doing a great job with the cat traits. But besides that, this movie is just downright crap. and it makes a mockery of my favorite of the Gotham City Sirens. If you don't mind me, I need to go get some wiggles out. Hey guys, it's me, Cush, and thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. If you want updates for when I post new videos, please hit the bell icon so you're notified. If you have an idea for the show, please go to the comments below or send it to the email up here and I'll put it into consideration. Thank you again so much for watching and have a great day.